All right, guys, we're recording. Hey, Cam fam, Dave T here. Pretty boy Dave T, I should add, you know. But hey, just wanted to thank you guys for watching this week's installment of EverMore with EverLore. You know, our setup is a little bit different here. We're doing the Zoom, you know, coronavirus thing. But typically you will find us on Twitch every Thursday from 6 to 9. The Twitch channel is twitch.tv/EverLore game. What this is just, this is our stream. We're following a group called Wahuru as they seek to survive the dangerous world of Mythandria. Mythandria is part of EverLore, and that's our new gaming system. So I hope you guys enjoy what you see. We're going to get started here in a second. We have a couple of guys who, one has reached 400 EP, so he's going to progress his character.
Yeah.
And another one might reach that if he can answer this last question. What was the name of the special fruit that Vandra found last week in the Grove of Saints?
Definitely have
Can I
this.
say it?
Actually,
Nope.
I probably don't have this. Hold on.
Why did Caleb get 2 questions?
He got 3.
Oh, yeah, another one?
That's because he was just so close to the 400. I'm trying to see if he gets it.
Well, he already got it.
No, he got 399.
No, he had already gotten 2 EP though, right?
He had already gotten EP to get him up to 3 away. Then he has 2 questions. Now
I
he's
thought
1
he was
away.
2 away.
I know I have this written.
For somebody whose character
All
didn't
right.
get cited,
Well,
you're a
hey,
real nice person.
just think about it. And Cam Fan, we're going to start like we usually do. So who wants to
Well, I'm going for
take
it.
a stab at EP for the recall of last week?
But here's the thing. I'll do the recap. If it lands on me, I'm purposely leaving out the name of the fruit just in case he gets it, because I don't want to squander his EP.
All right. We just have one person trying. We got 2 people trying.
I'll do it, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right, we got 3 people trying. Stitch, nothing.
I wasn't here last week.
Oh, that's right. Dang, Stitch. Dang. Okay.
On YouTube.
But he's progressing still.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, thanks for saying YouTube. Guys, we're trying to put these videos on YouTube the very next day, but something happened with our recording last week, so I'm actually speaking with Zoom to see if they can get it fixed, because I have the files for the recording, but it won't convert. So as soon as it does, we'll be able to place this on YouTube. And so Cam Fam, you'll be able to see last week's episode, hopefully before too long.
Yeah, Cam fam.
Okay, so
Soft
we
meat.
have 1-2 for Uriah.
I'd like to be 3-4.
Okay, 3-4 for Anthony, 5-6 for Davey.
I like being in the middle. It makes me feel comfy.
Should have picked 5-6, which is where you're going to be. But all right, Davey.
Okay, so okay, so we started off leaving. Oh frick! The
Dang.
Oh, frick.
It's not starting off well, Cam Fam.
I got it. I got you. Let me save it. Let me save it.
Oh, come on. You can't just
All right.
raise your hand for the EP and not say nothing.
And I just said the name when I was talking to Caleb.
Yeah.
I had the name, but I
Okay,
forgot it.
Go
like,
on.
last minute.
All right, go on. Fill out the rest.
Anyway, so we left there to go to Belac, who's the leader of the hilltop. But so we went there and we started to, like, when we were in the hall, we were waiting for him to, like, for us to be able to go in. There were these big, huge walls with, like, these giant murals, and it seemed to have Belac talking to not a prime being, but a celestial, not a celestial, a elemental. And we don't necessarily know that it's Belac because we didn't ask if it was, but we're assuming it was Uriah. But anyway, so we went into the meeting with Uriah, and they were talking about how, like what's been going on, and then Uriah mentioned my name, and of course, it was so great. Kaliff jumped out and said, "Oh yeah, I know him. I know him." And it was embarrassing because he wasn't supposed to do that, and he was told to shut up, pretty much. So anyway, so we introduced who we are, and then as everybody else was leaving, we were talking about why we're here and what we needed to do, and we talked to him about Caleb and his weird, not Caleb, Belac and his weird ability, and his weird his touch is like different, and it seems, and he did this ritual with an elemental where it came down and it like studied what's going on, and it seems like he doesn't really have a elemental. It's like an amalgamation. It's not normal, so it shouldn't be, but it is. But anyway, so after that, we talked to him about where to go for a skyhopper, and we got that information, and we were heading off to go get a skyhopper.
I'm gonna clean it up. I want to clean it up.
All right, let's see. Anthony, you want to take a stab at it? Or are you just gonna let Uriah solo try to clean up?
That was kind of all the like main details I could get.
Okay. All right. Uriah, I'll give you a shot. Nobody else wants to try to clean it up?
Got it. All right.
Okay.
So we started actually in the Grove of Saints. That's where we were.
That's where it was.
What was that? Grove of what?
Saints.
Grove of Saints. All right.
Yeah. And we all kind of did our own miscellaneous stuff. Like Vandra got some fruit, which Caleb should be thinking about right now, what the name of that fruit was. And he also ran into, well, not ran into, but Elden was the one who showed him where the fruits and stuff were to pick it and all that stuff. So I learned some information on that. Also, the Elden and Matatopa talked about an incoming threat that he wanted to make sure he warned him about before some stuff happened. And then, we were able to go to sleep. Elden was like, hey, y'all good? You don't have to do watch. So we actually rested very well. And Elden actually cooked for us even better than what Big and Littles did. Like, it was really dope. Anyway, we left with some high guard. We did end up going into Hilltop before we ended up changing into our dress that Melisande gave most of us, except for my fellow brother in the Triad. He and I wore our Triad robes, but I also wore Melisande's band, and the Wahuru wore their more appropriate attire as we went to, I guess, face Uriah. While that was happening, there was a bunch of like I guess you could say business going down, things that have to deal with the city and whatnot. And doing so, we did run into Pimdos, who was talking to Uriah. That nickname, well, not nickname, but the title he gave him was Lord Regent, the ward, because, Uriah is the warden of Hilltop. But he talked to him about his travels, and he did mention the Defender. And yes, he was correct that Kaliff couldn't contain himself, but he was like, yeah, the Defender is here, but also y'all should be quiet. So we were, and then everyone did leave. We did end up being able to get some alone time with Uriah, if you could call it alone. I mean, Grenara was there, and she was a boss. There was also like a bunch of high guard there surrounding us in the room. There's a lot of pressure. Anyway, that's when we met Persitra, which is the air elemental that Uriah is with, So that's Persitra was like, oh, I gotta figure this out. So she's like working on the Bloodstar, and Davey already covered basically what happened with that. Some crazy stuff happened, and Grenara thought perhaps maybe trying to attack him and flipped like through the Bloodstar, like across the room, like out of the room and he had to flip to catch himself, which good job on that. But then everyone was like, hey, calm down. But there's some craziness going on. And then we were like, hey, we were also wondering if we could learn about these skyhoppers because we're not going to talk about what just happened here. And he was like, all right, dope. Go to Fitzildon or
Fitzildren? Yeah.
Fitzildon.
Sorry about that. I had to get a pencil.
It's hard for me to say that. So we were like, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. As we were leaving, well, actually, we were taking our merry time. So PIMDOS kind of was like, hey, y'all need to get out of here. And so Matatopa also talked to PIMDOS about an incoming threat. We also got some information on how to, I guess, essentially contact PIMDOS. And he was especially interested in the Defender being able to contact him to tell his stories about what happened in there because PIMDOS was in charge of he's the chief of the High Guard and head of the archives. So he was like, stories are pretty cool and deserve retelling. So, you know, you should totally let me have them sometime. And so that's what we did while we're on our way to Fitzildon.
All right. Nice.
Whatever.
1 EP for both of you guys.
Yeah.
And Caleb, let's try one more time here.
There's a W at the end and a W in the middle.
Okay.
And there's an E next to both W's.
Okay. Well, let's try. What is the name of the female ice giant that you guys encountered before going into the Great Chamber? The
I
chamber.
have it.
I know it too.
I have it. It's right here. I'm looking right at it.
It's the guava fruit.
It is the guava fruit.
Yeah, too late. He moved on.
I have it though. It's the Cloud Walker.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your name?
All right. 1 EP. Very nice.
Yeah, go Caleb.
All right. Good job.
Congrats.
Oh, I
Good job,
know.
Caleb. Cam Fam. What that means is that we now have 2. My son over here sharpening pencils, making all kind of noise. All right, good. So we now have 2 players who will be progressing their characters. So what we're going to do is they're going to be rolling 2d6s and a d8.
2d6s
Right.
and a d8.
So here's the thing. Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to be rolling for Mike. Mike's going to roll for Caleb.
All
What am I
right.
rolling?
Okay. So go ahead and roll your d8s first.
I got a 3
I got a 7.
and a 6.
Dang.
Wait, d8 first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got it. So Mike, you rolled a 7.
Yes.
Okay. So Caleb, you have 7 for your vitality.
Thank you.
Caleb, what d8 did you roll?
6.
Okay.
All right.
So hold on. Now, Mike,
Yep.
go ahead and roll 2 d6s or d6 twice.
2 and a 1.
Dang.
Oh, dang. That's hard.
Ooh.
I can do it again. I can do better.
Nope.
I can do better.
So Caleb?
I'm so sorry, Caleb.
Huh?
All right. So you get 1 for either your base vestment or base attack, or 2 for those.
I'm gonna go with 1 investment.
Okay, and 2 attack. All right.
Yeah.
Roll d6 twice for Mike.
I can only hope it's bad.
Come on, Caleb.
I got a 1 and a 5.
Okay, 1 and 5.
These
So-
rolls are so devastating.
Mike, where's that 1 going? Is it your investment or your attack?
That can go on to my investment.
Okay. And so you get 5 for your base attack.
All right. And this go under the enhancement?
No,
No,
it's
this
bait.
goes under where it says base. Kind of straightforward there. And then what persona benefits have you guys selected?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Off right now.
I want to do
I'm doing Shore of Purpose, which is gives me an extra action per round.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bloodstar.
Where are the persona benefits at, man?
Come
Page
on
61.
Thank you.
Now you're supposed to be angel friend. You should
That's
know.
right. So hey, Cam fam, that's page 61 in the Traveler's Compendium. One of you guys want to hold that up for me?
Oh wait, page 61.
There
The
you go.
Traveler's
That's the Traveler's
Compendium.
Compendium. All right. So when you guys go to www.manchildltd, you guys can get that, or
This is
you
page
can find it
61.
on Apple Books or on Amazon. All right. So
Page
Stitch, did
61.
you figure out what your...
It's not on my page 61.
62.
Huh?
62.
62.
Okay, Camp Fam, so that's 62.
No, it's still 61 and
I mean,
62.
61 has, like,
It goes.
describing them.
Because
The actual ones aren't on actually.
oh, hold on, man. I got the
It was
wrong
in the
book.
wrong book.
Oh,
Dude, are
dang.
you-
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He was in the wrong
That's
book,
what
I
Camp.
had that keep phone up there, y'all.
Oh, I'm hurting. I'm
I'm
hurting here.
dealing with a migraine, so just
Minus EP,
bear with me.
you're no longer 400.
My bad. All right.
That's party EP. No, I'm
Right.
kidding.
Party EP.
I want to get the optical damage.
What?
Did I
What
do
do
that
you-
right?
No, what are you trying to get?
Guess not. On page 61. Oh, Fission. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Wait.
fit.
Yeah,
Oh,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah, you're fizzing.
Okay. That's cool. All right, let me do this again then.
All right. So, while he's thinking about that, we're going to go ahead and move on, Cam Fam. So let's see. All right. Wahuru was just leaving.
I'm gonna get
Soho.
bigger.
What's that?
10 vigorous. I'm gonna get 10 to my.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Wait, didn't
Okay.
you get Victor's last
Did you get?
time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you. What did you get at
You
200?
can only.
I'm gonna do one time there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can only do
Yeah.
each one once.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get true strike.
Okay.
All right. So what does True Strike do?
Plus
So
2 to hit with physical attacks.
So
All
does
right.
that mean like physical as in like he shoots a bow or punches, or physical as in like just hand to hand or like weapons?
No, I mean it's shootable, or it's just not a magical attack.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So how am I getting? What? Okay. So we are leaving, having spoken with Werlac, and we're just now exiting Hillhold.
Yep.
So what's the plan? We want to go straight to.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
actually have some things that I want to take care of.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, Monotopa, we have to go get my armor checked out before we leave.
Yes.
Your armor. Oh yes.
We didn't have play.
At the Sparkling Glaive.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking lame.
So then, I guess we go ahead and get to that.
Do we want to split up or not?
Do we want to split up? Where do you want to go, Vandra?
Huh. Wait, is Simdal still near us?
I mean, he's not. He's just walking away now. If you want to.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm looking for something like that.
What was the place called? Like where the Skyhoppers stuff about the Skyhoppers is?
Oh, yeah.
You guys. I don't believe we asked the name.
Yeah. We just know
Oh.
the guy.
But the name of it, well, as we get there, we will see the name. If you guys remember to ask for the name.
All right.
Actually,
Okay, so
you know what?
so
I'm gonna pull Reaper to the side and tell him some plans of mine. So I'm gonna talk to him in Prime
okay.
and whisper, kinda. So I guess I'll roll stealth.
Okay.
Can I roll insight to see if I can hear him?
Probably.
Yeah, anybody who wants to try to hear, roll insight.
I would love to try and hear.
They're gonna hear the conversation, Vandra.
But
It's just a 20.
29.
I rolled low.
I rolled very high.
Okay, for my insight, I got a 22.
Ha!
okay,
So they don't even hear it.
I rolled
All
a
right.
1.
yeah.
I rolled a 12.
Nice.
Anyway, so I'm gonna still say it in Prime. Hey, buddy, I want to do something about this horse, man. I'm not trying to keep it. I don't want to hold on to it no more. I want a different thing.
Well, I'll whisper back in Prime. You can't just let it go.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just letting you know that I'm on the lookout for something else. But I also
Vandra,
want to.
let me interrupt. Vandra will need to roll mental fortitude.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
lordy.
This can't be
Is the
good.
19?
Okay. So you hear a voice in your head, one that seems very familiar to you, and roll learning to see if you can figure out whose voice this is.
Lord. Oh, crap.
Well, learning?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you roll?
Yeah, I said 14. That's what I was like. Crap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't hear 14 either. My bad.
Yeah. You will recognize the voice as Zabulon says, Vandra, there you are. I have been trying to locate you for some time.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm talking to him. What's up?
I was concerned after the news of what happened with Hushui has gotten around town. And I know you had to depart suddenly. I wanted to check and see if you had managed to get away safely.
Yeah, no, we're doing great. I got away safely. Hey, buddy.
I can't hear you.
Question.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're doing great. Hey, buddy, pal, friend. This gift that you gave me, super cool. Totally cool. But like, I'm getting like a lot of like. Let me see.
Stairs? Is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah. Like, I'm getting a lot of like weird vibes from it, and it's been causing me a lot of problems.
What gift are you talking about? I've been quite gracious with you.
Yeah. No. I'm just talking about the horse. The horse. All the other gifts have been awesome, but this horse has been really trying to like I don't know, man. It's been messing with me for some reason.
But you have the means to control it, right?
Yeah, I do. I do. I have the means to control it. I was just wondering, hypothetically speaking, right? What if I gave you the horse back, but like not in a like I didn't like the gift. It's just I don't think I'm ready to handle that.
Okay, you're trying not to insult him, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to try to roll persuasion.
Ooh.
Got this, Vandra.
What?
Is there 17? Can I add charisma?
No. Okay. Well, I gave that to you as a reward for the work you guys did, and
Yes.
then I actually sacrificed some of my best slaves for you.
Oh,
So that you can
okay.
keep it.
I get that. You did sacrifice the slave.
I mean, where are you? What do you, who's?
I'm, like super far from Star Song. I am. Wait, are we still in Hilltop?
Huh?
Are we out of game? Are we still in Hilltop?
Yes.
Okay. We are far and away on the way to help our companion find his dad because there's a plague and we want to make sure that his dad's okay. So we're still on that journey.
Okay. What do you mean you're on your way? Where are you guys at?
I'm not super observant, so.
Okay, roll stealth.
Oh, great. Crap. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything, but 29.
Okay.
It was a nat 12, but my stealth is great.
It's been my observation of you that you do pick things up quite quickly.
Insight is garbage. What do you mean? I'm sorry, that's out of game now. What? Sorry.
Vandra, I get the sense
around.
that you're trying to just rebuff my good intentions.
Yes, yes, he is.
Okay, all right. Here's the thing. All right.
Wait, hold on.
You can't hear it.
Out of game, yeah, you can't hear any of this.
No, I get that. But could I ask him something? Because he just stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask him, who are you talking to, Vandra?
Well, no, you don't know he's talking because it's a mental conversation.
I mean, yeah, what's going on, Vandra?
Oh, do I have to roll mental fortitude to be able to tell him?
Yeah, if you're planning on it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let me roll. 20, and not much better than my last roll.
Hold on. You cannot say anything to him about it.
Okay. Stuff. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't find the words. I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
having
the
an
word that
aneurysm.
escaped me.
I will be back momentarily.
Yeah. Please leave a message after the time. So, Zebulon. Okay, here's the thing. I appreciate it. I appreciate the goodwill and everything like that. But it's just, when I try to go do things that are for the good of people and like just helping people out and stuff, for some reason, stuff backfires and like people have this negative connotation about me, and I'm starting to feel like this thing is bad luck. And
Roll mental
while
fortitude.
20.
Actually, I'm sorry, not mental fortitude. Magic resistance.
Oh, use the same roll.
That's fine.
23.
Okay. Two things. Well, no, we'll go on one. You really feel like you should tell them the name of the city that you guys are in.
Crap,
No. No.
man. Okay, let's see if I can role play that naturally. So yeah, every time I like go to try and help people, they seem to have this like negative sort of response toward me, and I feel like this horse is bad luck. Like, I mean, even on our way to Hilltop to go and get to our destination faster, we ran into some people, and even it was just I couldn't even focus on them. It was just difficult for me to do things.
Okay. So you're in Hilltop. Wow, you guys did travel a pretty nice clip. What do you mean, you know, as far as you're saying that people are being negative, might it just be you?
Yeah, you're right. I could be pretty bad. That's a fair assessment. However,
I'm just gonna smack Vandra. Like to try and like I don't know what's going on, so I don't know if he's like in some type of thing. So I'm just gonna smack him and try to get him out of it. I'm not gonna try to do damage. I'm just gonna try and smack him.
You realize you would have to like jump up to hit him in the face, right?
That's fine. My prowess is high enough for that.
I'll try.
Okay.
Up and down.
All right. So, listen. I have been looking out for you and trying to help you. Even in this time, you know, I've stood up for you and your bunch of friends. You know, in speaking out against Kushui. I gotta tell you, you're not standing up for me here.
All right.
But you know what I, you know, if you're gonna do that, I won't stop you. But I do want that back, and I want it back now. So it's fortunate that you guys are in Hilltop, because I actually had a couple of companions that recently arrived there, and I believe they're staying in a place called Hillstop.
Oh, hey! There you go.
So I would like you to meet with them and give them back my property.
Oh, okay. I will give them back your property. Can I roll? Well, it wouldn't just be charisma. I guess it'd be persuasion. Because I want him to know that, like, I appreciate him. I just can't.
I mean, yeah, you're trying to, you know, I mean, say something and then try to do the roll.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to let you know that, well, one, I apologize that my actions and what I am deciding to do seems like I'm not sticking up for you, because I really do genuinely appreciate what you've done for the party and the things that you have given me so far, including the help that you have provided. I do. I just don't think I'm ready, and that for the horse and the responsibility and all that comes with it. I just don't think me as a person is ready for that.
Go ahead and do your roll.
Lord Jesus.
Uh,
Add charisma?
No.
25.
Okay. I hear you. Go deliver my property.
ooh.
Mm.
Okay.
And roll magic resistance.
Oh, that's crappy. That was only 19 that time.
Okay. You feel like this is something that you have to do immediately.
All right. And I can't talk to Reaper about it. All right.
No,
and
you couldn't talk to him about your conversation, but you can say I have to go to Hillstop.
Oh, okay. In that case, Reaper, I have to go to Hillstop in Prime. I'm still talking to him in Prime.
Well, before you just stop talking, I was gonna say, hold on to the horse.
Go.
Hold on.
Guess we'll talk about this later. Gotta go. I can't do anything. I have to go.
That's right.
Wait,
All right.
Vandra, are we not going together?
I'm gonna go with Vandra.
I have to go do something.
Manitoba will say, where's he going?
To Hillstop. I'm going with him.
Yeah, we should probably stay together.
Right? Yeah, I think so. We stay together.
Okay. All right. But we gotta hurry. I don't know. We gotta speak to the Fitzildren too. So okay.
Yeah. So why don't you guys do your thing and I'll go do mine?
No, I'm going with you, Vandra.
Yeah, we don't do well when we split up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
If you'd like to go alone, you can, but I'd suggest we come along with.
So
we're going with Vandra.
I mean, it does make sense. We have to go back and get our stuff, but I was thinking, just you seem to be in such a rush, Vandra.
Yep, I am.
All right.
I thought you were gonna tip. There's no. That's the point. I am. I'm done.
Roll survival to see if you will stay on track getting back to there.
That is. Hold on. Oh, okay. Does it 28 work?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yay.
All right. So we get back to Hillstop pretty quickly.
Dope.
And when we get in, it's actually fairly busy. It's right about midday now, and so there's sort of like the lunch crowd in there.
Yeah.
When we enter, there are many different tables that are filled with different customers, eating food, talking, just sort of hanging out. There are there's a table in the back that's sort of in shadow a little bit. Vandra, what are you looking for?
Guess I'm gonna look at that table in the back in shadow. Why not?
Okay.
I'm looking for I don't know. I'm looking for someone who has a mark like that Zebulon slaves have, or like let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna look for something with a mark, maybe chain. Zebulon used 3 different races a while ago. There was one human, but I think there was a. Did he have a Shorn? I don't think he had a. Maybe he had a Shorn.
Okay. So roll insight to see if you see anything or anyone in here that looks familiar. We can all roll. Well, no, because we don't know what he's looking for.
Oh, that was okay, dude. I thought I rolled a 1 and it was a 7. Okay, I thought. All right, all right. I'm sorry about that. That is a 21.
Manitoba is going to say, Vandra, why'd you stop? Let's go to the room.
I have stuff to do. Something very urgent to take care of. Then I'm gonna go look for that.
Okay. So Manitoba's just going to go to the room and start to pack up his stuff.
Yeah.
Catch up with y'all.
I'll follow Manitoba.
Okay. And anybody else going with Manitoba?
No, I'm sticking with the homie.
Okay.
I'll head up with Manitoba.
Okay. All right. So,
We'll pack your stuff for you.
okay. So, Vandra, you don't see anybody that looks familiar, but roll mental fortitude.
Oh no. Nope. 11.
What did you roll?
11.
Okay. All right. So you definitely feel like a pull drawn to that table in the back.
Great. That's where I was headed. So I'm going there.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Everybody, who's all with him?
Me.
Just me and Davey.
Okay, both of you roll magic resistance.
Sorry, who's Davey?
Okay,
This is
me
true.
and her.
Oh, that's a nice 12. Yes, sir. 34, 35.
I did not. 17.
Okay. You guys will see two very attractive human females.
Fantastic.
Uh-oh.
One has dark brown skin, short curly hair, and green eyes. The other has very pale skin and long black hair with violet eyes.
Dope. I like y'all eyes. It's cool. It's like one of mine.
I like
Anyway.
your eyes, girl.
Well, I mean, I have a green one and I have a violet one. It's dope because it's like one. Anyway.
Oh, you're right.
I have something to give y'all. I think. I hope y'all are it. Y'all know who?
Who are you? Says
Oh,
the dark-skinned female.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I should probably introduce myself. I'm Vandra. I was talking to Zebulon, and I have to drop something off to you.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, God.
Crap. Crap.
How much do you want to bet these are going to be the wrong people?
Yeah.
Right. 20.
Okay. The dark-skinned female will turn to the other one and say, well, he did say that someone might be able to meet us here. What's your name again?
Vandra.
And is this one here with you?
Yeah. This guy.
And who might you be? She says, addressing Rasitlian.
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Dude, he has no idea what's going on.
I'm Prastara.
And which one was that? The dark-skinned one or the pale one?
Yes.
Dark skin.
It's Prestara.
She's human?
She is human. Dark skin, short curly hair, green eyes.
And how do you spell her name?
Prestara.
Hestara?
Prestara, yes.
Prestara, got it.
So I ask again, who are you?
Wait, hold on. Did she say, this is out of game, did she say that Zebulon told her that she was going to meet someone?
She didn't say who it was. Vandra said Zebulon, and she said he would. But she didn't
Wait,
use
so
Zebulon.
Vandra said Zebulon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, frick.
Oh, well, this one is quite rude, she says to the other one. The other one says, well, then this one should leave. Roll mental magic resistance.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Rasitlian. Don't
I got
take
a
that.
34.
Okay.
Leave the home.
You instantly feel like you should go upstairs with your friends and start packing because there's nothing to see here.
Oh,
Okay,
a 34?
I'm heading upstairs, Vandra.
All right. And Prime will be like, I will catch up with you.
Please sit, says Prestara.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll sit down. Cool. I sat down.
What's with your friend? Why was he so rude?
He's a little leery about a lot of people, I guess. We kind of balance each other out, you know. He asks questions, I don't. So.
Well, that's
kind of a
unfortunate.
thing going on.
Roll
Hold
magic resistance.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm sorry, mental fortitude.
Hey, I rolled a nat 12, but still only 22.
You feel like as you sat down that she became even more attractive.
Fantastic.
And
It's a
you know,
spell.
so she reaches over, you know, and strokes your left arm. Oh wow, you're mighty strong.
I like to think so.
Marty.
Yes.
I have
I'm
a
gonna rush
question.
upstairs and I'm gonna tell everybody that
No, because there was nothing of note. You literally just forgot about it as soon as you left. Upstairs. Yeah, there was nothing to see there.
I have a question. Questiones, right?
Out of game.
Out of game.
Okay.
Is she more attractive than my urgency to get this done?
Your urgency to get this done has subsided because your urgency was to get there.
Okay.
You know, you do still want to get.
So that's just my personal urgency versus her attractiveness.
Yeah, you still do want to get rid of it, but it's not like a burning desire.
Okay. Well, it was before, and that had nothing to do with it.
This is
okay.
Ooh, Atticrin, come feel his arms. And so the other one.
this is entrapment.
The other one stands up.
Guys.
Roll mental fortitude.
You spell her name?
Lord. I can't. It doesn't matter. I rolled that 12 and I couldn't do anything.
You spell her name? It's Atticus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's ADOCRIN, and she has very pale skin, long black hair, violet eyes.
Wait, a Drawson?
Atticrin.
Oh, Atticus. Okay, can you spell that one more time?
ADOCRIN.
Okay, Atticus.
Yep. And so Atticrin comes over, and she starts to rub your arm, and then she starts to rub your back. Oh wow, he's just so strong.
Oh no.
Can I roll insight?
You can.
Can I roll
Like they're
insight?
stealing crap from me. 24.
What are you
Isn't
trying to
that-
do?
I want to know if they're stealing stuff from me.
Oh no, you're very aware of their hands on your arms and shoulders, and I mean, they're very interested in your physique.
Yeah,
This is a trap. Get out.
hey, ain't nobody been. What is my charisma out again? 6? No, that ain't no track. Let's go ahead.
Adakrin whispers in your ear, "I'm so happy that Zebulon sent you."
Whoa.
Fantastic. You know what else you did? This horse. Where's the statue? Where's that?
What are you talking about? Says Prestara.
Oh, I have to drop something off and give it to you immediately. So I'm here to do that.
You're going to give me something here, or do you want to go up to our room?
I'm cool, actually. I just
roll
that.
mental fortitude.
Oh, Lord.
no.
12 doesn't even matter. I rolled another 12, and it still doesn't matter.
Yeah, you want to go up to their room.
Dang.
What is the point of rolling? Okay,
You rolled a 12.
how is it like I can't do anything? All right, sure. I guess I can hand you the horse in your room.
Right. So Prestara, she puts her arm around your right arm, and Adakrin will do it around your left, and they will start to proceed up the steps. But before they go, you will notice that Adakrin reaches in her pocket and pulls out a couple silvers and just tosses them onto the table to pay for their food. And then they take you up to the room. As you guys are going up the steps, you know that the establishment is a 2-story establishment. However, the steps keep continuing, and there's actually a 3rd story to this establishment.
They drugged you.
Whoa.
There are,
I am tripping.
as you're up there look to be 4 different rooms, and they enter into one of the rooms, which seems like a suite. I mean, there's plush carpet everywhere. The bed is, and you notice the bed right away. It's rather large. There's some drinks on the table, and you see mist coming off the drinks as if they're magically chilled. And so Prestara will say, come right this way. Why don't you have a seat? You seem like you're a little tired. Here, sit on this nice, comfortable bed.
I mean, I'm not really that tired, but sure. I guess.
Right? So they continue to talk to you. Are you going to present the horse?
Yeah. Let's go here's a figurine. Look at
Okay.
this.
So Adakrin will go ahead and take the figurine.
And I have one other thing to give you.
Okay, roll insight to see what happens with the figurine.
Oh, Lord. What is that? Is that an 8 or it's a 3? 15.
Okay. You see she takes it in her hand and goes like this as if she's dropping it in a bag, but she drops it like in the midair and it just disappears.
Oh.
Wow.
Dope. Hey, that's neato.
Was there something else that you wanted to show us?
Yeah, here's a ring. This is yours. I want to make sure I give that.
What ring?
It's a ring that goes with the horse. Kind of helped me tame it a
Roll
little
magic
bit.
resistance.
Oh crap! Well, that doesn't matter. You hit.
You feel like it's very important for you to keep the ring.
No.
Now I have 2 rings I can't get off my freaking finger. Okay. Never mind what I just said about the ring. I lied. Totally should probably keep that.
Oh, that's no problem. Hey, you know, Zebulon is such a nice guy, but he sent us here to, well, you know, there's something going on. And Atticus will say, I don't know if we should tell him. And then Prestara will say, well, come on, he's so cute. Well, okay, so so it looks like there's some bad things happening, and Zebulon was, well, he told us that, you know, we had to talk to some Weirlet guy, but we're new to the city, so do you know anything about this Weirlet guy?
Yep, I do. I actually just talked to him.
Oh,
Pretty
you
cool.
can't be serious, Atticus says.
No, I am actually. Me and my party, which I should totally probably soon be getting back to. Totally talk.
What party are you talking about?
Oh, you know, Wahuru.
And roll mental fortitude.
Right.
No.
I don't
Did he
mean to, like,
forget about us?
interrupt, but can I like ask where Vandra is? I've had his bag
21.
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you are solo with these tricks. But what were you saying, Anthony?
That's true. We should go down and check on him.
I was gonna ask if we should go check out Vandra because I've had his bags packed for him for like 5 minutes now.
Yeah, help, bruh, help.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go downstairs and
Yeah. I'm gonna
like
go
in the
down
lodge
the
area and look for him.
All right.
How?
He's not down there, guys.
Oh,
No?
I'm upstairs.
You know,
I'm gonna roll insight to see if he left anything.
okay.
I'm gonna go and talk to the like the cook or the server, see if she's seen Vandra walk off anywhere.
32
Okay.
was my insight roll.
Bruh. I also got a 32.
Okay. So Anthony, specifically, what were you looking for?
I was going to look to see if I could see maybe the table they were sitting at that they left. If you know,
Well, you don't know. You left before he even went to the table, so you don't even know. You remember when we got there before he had done his thing? We went upstairs.
Right.
And
I'm just looking to see if I can see him down here, but I guess he wouldn't be.
nope, you don't see him. Rasitlian,
Right.
you don't even remember which table it was because you know you forgot about the whole thing. So you don't see anything either. And,
But there's somebody.
I went and talked to a waiter. Did she see anything?
Yeah, I was gonna ask somebody who was serving food. Yeah.
I just want to say, out of game, Vandra
Hold on.
strong.
So Stitch, what were you doing?
I said I went to a server and asked her if she had seen Vandra.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? On second thought, is he the half dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the
Yes.
dragon form.
Oh yeah.
A little bit shorter than me. Green and violet eye.
Well, you're not there right now. Stitch is the one talking to her.
Oh no, I thought I said I was gonna go out and talk to somebody who served food.
Well, Stitch is doing that, so you can go and talk with Stitch.
Yeah, I was gonna go. Okay, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I thought that he left. And he said he'd be back in a little bit. Are you guys Watutsi?
Wahuru.
Wahuru.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know where he went? When he said he left, he go upstairs. He go out outside. Where do you know where he went?
No, he went outside. He said something about forgetting something somewhere where you guys were at. I don't know, but he said he'd be back.
Okay.
Oh, dude, they're in cahoots, bro. Yo.
Vandra,
Yes.
you have all the time in the world. So Adakrin will run her fingers through your hair and say, "Hey, what were you saying about this this werewolf guy?"
He's a dope dude. From what I gathered, he's super strong, very powerful, and totally like dude in charge.
Oh, he's in charge of this whole place.
Yeah, it's actually super hard to talk to him. It's
Wow.
really hard to get an audience with him.
How did you guys manage to talk to him?
You know, we're bosses. That's how we do. But
Huh. Interesting. You know what? I bet you have encountered a bunch of crazy things in your journeys.
actually, there has been some pretty crazy stuff that's happened.
Oh, really? Prestara will say, Adakrin, he's just playing. He doesn't know anything. I bet you've never even seen an elf before.
Who's to say?
Well, apparently you are to say because you feel compelled to talk to these ladies.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen an elf. I've seen quite a few.
You've seen a lot of elves? Have you seen elves around here?
Yeah.
No way. What elves have you seen around here?
Just stuff. Why are you guys so interested in this area, man? Like, you guys are...
Roll magic resistance.
Oh.
I'm gonna be gone for like 5 minutes. I have to go get my Android charger because there's none here, and I left it at home.
All right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Right. Okay, hold on. I dropped my die.
Run home.
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Okay. Magic resistance. 16, not worth it.
Okay, so here's the thing. To Vandra, all of this stuff seems supernatural. All right.
Oh,
so
a freaking corporate does.
You don't feel any kind of way except good about these girls.
Fantastic.
So when they're asking you questions, you're going to answer them readily and honestly. They're going to ask you.
He's not like telling people his business, like just in general.
Yeah, except you've already failed all the magic resistance and stuff like that. So you are under a spell at this point.
Yeah, I know.
So it doesn't matter what you.
My personality.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your personality is. You're going to do it because you're under the spell. So they're going to ask you information about the elves that you met, and also what happened when you guys talked to this werewolf guy?
Dang, I'm readily. It sucks.
Where's the video game?
Whoa, what is going on over there? Anyway, we had some inquiries.
No, tell her. Talk to her. Tell her what happened.
I don't want to.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. Well, a member in our party, and he has this weird arm thing going on, and so we wanted to
arm thing. Who would that be?
Oh, it's a new member, Bloodstar. He's
Bloodstar has some arm thing. What kind of arm thing?
Actually, in game, I don't think I know. I just know his arm is weird.
Out of game, yes. You would have known that there was a concept of the air touched, and that they thought at first he was earth touched. You wouldn't know what it is, but you would know sort of the surface information.
Would I?
Yeah, because you've heard them say it over and over again. You've
Well, he does
witnessed,
speak languages I don't speak a lot of times. He talks a lot in wood.
and yet they've given translations, so you would know.
I'm really
So-
trying.
So yeah. So you're gonna tell her all about Belac, and wow, that's like super interesting, says Adakrin. Here, yeah, here. Why don't you lay back a little bit and get relaxed?
Oh no!
She just lays you back into the bed.
I don't like.
And Prestrara, she goes over and pours some wine, and she comes and brings it over to you.
You know, Vandra doesn't drink. I'm a tea and herbal kind of guy.
Oh, well, that's great because here's some tea for you.
It looks a lot like wine, man.
And yet it's tea.
Can be deceiving.
Keep my senses sharp.
Yes. So please drink the tea. And you said you know some elves. We were just in Star Song a little bit ago, and they have these like cool sky elves or cloud elves or whatever they're called, but they're like blue. Have you ever seen any of those?
I may perhaps have seen a cloud elf before.
What? You've seen a cloud? Have you ever talked to one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Throw Stitch under the bus.
He's a rat. He's a rat.
No, you're a snitch, okay? You
He's a
killed
rat.
me.
I'm trying not to. I really don't want to say it.
So go on. You gotta answer.
I
Here,
did. I said
roll.
I regularly talk to him.
Huh?
I said I regularly talk to him.
Oh, okay. And what? No way. What's his name?
I don't know his actual name, so yeah, his name is Stitch.
Ditch? That's an awful silly name. You know what?
Well,
You know what, Adakrin? I think he's just lying to us.
Very well could possibly be lying.
If you really do know some cloud elf named Stitch, what does he look like?
Like a cloud elf.
So you're going to give them as clear of a description as you can.
No. You know, he's elfy.
Wow, you know what?
Got the wings and the pointy ears and the fangs that don't necessarily, they're not as showy as some of the half elves may be, the vlels, but he does have the fangs and
well, you know what? That's interesting. Says Adakrin. You said he uses a bow?
I didn't say that, but sure.
Well, no, I mean you would have told her the full description, everything you know about Stitch.
Of course I did. You know, he's really known for being more of an angel user. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't use a bow.
An angel, you say?
Yeah.
What?
That's his weapon of choice.
Have you ever seen him? Have you ever seen him in the presence of angels?
Yeah, actually.
So I tell you what, we have to go talk to this Weirleg guy, and I think you said you have to go talk to your friends. Hey, is this Stitch guy one of your friends?
Yes.
Is he like here in the city with you?
Yeah.
No way. What? Do you know where he might be? I mean, I would really love to see an elf like that.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Probably, living his life. Last I heard, he was gathering their stuff because we really do have to be heading out.
Oh, he was gathering his stuff. You mean like in this place right here?
No.
Who said that?
Huh. You know what, Anacrin? I think that is so cool. You know, what was your name again?
Mine? Oh, not important.
I think you said it was Vondi. Hey, Vondi. You know, we really have to go talk to Werelac. So why don't you go on down and talk to your friends? And you know what? You don't even have to tell them anything about us. But I can't wait to see you again. So hey, thanks for giving us this the horsey thingy for Zebulon. We'll make sure he gets that. And you go and hang out with your friends, and you know, don't even think anything more about us, okay?
No, not okay.
And then Adafrin will lean over and give you a kiss on the cheek.
Please don't.
Roll magic resistance.
Freaking cool. I rolled a 12, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, you are out on the streets, and you're actually down the corner a little bit from Hilltop. So that's where you are now. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm back.
And
I'm ready to save you.
You've completely forgotten about your conversation with the women,
Even
or
with
even
a
that you met them.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything important I missed while I was gone?
Well, I gotta go get this freaking horse taken care of.
No,
So
no, you've already done all that. You feel
I
confident.
know, but I forgot everything. So
No,
now
no,
I have to
but
do
you
that.
you don't even have that compulsion. That's all gone. That whole situation.
But I have this ring that's connected to the horse.
You do have a ring.
It was connected to the horse, though.
It's just a ring.
How, Clay? What? They just wiped out my memories of them.
Yeah, but the ring didn't. The ring does something different.
It was like a ring of dominance that I used to, like...
Out of game, trust me, I know what you're thinking. I'm telling you what the ring did.
Okay. So if I... Wait. So I don't have the compulsion to get rid of the horse anymore?
No, I mean, well, it's you feel like you've already gotten rid of the horse.
I feel like I got rid of it, but I have no clue how. Because one moment I was like, I really need to get rid of it.
Yep.
And the next moment,
And it's perfectly
I'm
normal.
good.
It makes perfect sense to you.
It makes no sense.
But guess what? It does.
Hey, Davey, can you sit up a little bit? I can't. Hey, Davey, sit up some, please. I can't see you. There we go.
All right, whatever.
Are Stitch and I searching?
So, right about that time is when we would have been told, well, when Stitch and Kaliff would have been told that he was outside somewhere.
Okay.
So, are you guys going to go look for him, or are you going to wait for him to come back in?
I'm going.
I'm gonna wait outside, or no, I'm gonna go outside the hilltop, and then I'm gonna roll survival and see if I can, find his foot tracks. Well,
Okay, go ahead, roll.
It's a city, so it'd be kind of hard. But
Exactly right. Yes.
And I'm just gonna roll insight and see if I see him when I'm looking outside.
Okay, roll insight.
I wear shoes, right?
27.
You don't. I mean, there's a lot of traffic. It's.
Yeah, I kind of realized that halfway through.
Also, I wear shoes.
20 what? 28? Okay. I mean, he's down the street. There are a lot of people there, so you really can't see.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So I want.
Vandra, are you going to head back to Hilltop to collect your stuff, or?
No. I'm assuming that everything that I thought about with that interaction is done. Like I can't. I have no recollection of that.
Correct. You do
Interaction
know that
started in the eating area.
yes. Here's the thing. Here's what you remember. You remember speaking to Zebulon. You remember saying that you're going to give back the horse. You remember Zebulon saying, "Hey, go drop this off with some of my people." You remember going there and giving it to them. But that's what you remember. You don't remember who they are. You don't remember that you
Right.
had a long conversation with them.
I don't even remember.
You think that you decided to just go for a walk, and now you're back.
That's a weird thing. That's so not like me, but okay.
I'm gonna go outside and call out Vandra's name.
You lost at a game of cards.
I really did.
Okay, so go ahead and yell. I mean, roll prowess to see.
Oh yeah, prowess, baby! Woohoo! What was that? 28.
Okay. I mean, you yell out Vandra real loud. You
God.
get a lot of people in the city. I mean, in the streets are looking at you kind of strange. And a nearby member of the High Guard
Yeah.
will come up and say, "Are you okay? Why are you yelling?"
My friend Vandra, he was just with us a second ago, and then we went upstairs and we were waiting for him, but he didn't come back. So we came back down and he's gone, and we're thinking somebody might have took him.
Might have taken him. How old is the little guy?
Oh.
We haven't had a kidnapping here in God, I don't know how long. Hey, come here. He calls to one of the other High Guards.
Vandra's
a kid. What's his name? His name is
Vandra's an adult dragon spawn.
Vandra is a kid dragon spawn?
No. He's an adult dragon spawn.
What? This guy is talking about an adult. You're screaming here because a friend left you?
No.
What is up with you?
No, hey, adults can get kidnapped too, bro.
Are you standing there?
No, I'm nowhere near there.
Hold on. Did I hear him yelling?
Everybody heard him yelling. I mean,
then I'm gonna go outside and say to him, I'm just gonna say,
Vandra, you did hear, but it was at a distance because you're down the street.
Keep walking down the street.
Okay, so you come up to them.
I'm gonna go outside when I hear him yelling and say, "Shut up and just wait." They said he'll come back.
I mean, by the time you would have come out there, the guards are already talking to him and all that stuff.
Did they say he was gonna come back?
Yeah, they said that he was gonna come back.
Who?
The lady who was talking to you guys.
I was gone when she said that. All I know, okay.
No, you were there with Stitch when you guys had the conversation. He said he's gonna come back.
I remember that she was like, he went outside, but I don't remember her ever saying. Either way, I did it. It happened.
Back in a bit. But okay, so Vandra, you come walking up.
I guess I will go towards my name.
Okay. All right. So, Kaliff, what are you doing when you see Vandra?
Oi, Vandra, where'd you go, mate?
Yeah, apparently he was really concerned about you, says the guard.
Yeah, you left on us. I was worried about you.
He was treating you like some little baby that got snatched or something.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You got problems in the head or something? Do you get lost a lot?
Sure.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, we have some healers that could take a look at you.
I would maybe. I'll think it over. I appreciate it, bud.
All right, so they walk away laughing at you.
Are you okay, Vandra?
Fantastic.
They walk away laughing at us. Oh, that hurt my pride.
Okay, so Madatopa comes out. Vandra, what happened to the sticking together?
I don't know. They decided to go for a walk.
Well, don't. And
I like walking.
to Kaliff, he says, next time, don't panic. I mean, you were out here yelling and everything.
I apologize. I was just worried about Vandra. He was here a second, and then he was gone downstairs.
Yeah, but it's only been 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, but Vandra, you're not one to lackluster. You usually like to get done. Like you don't like to dilly dally.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess today just seemed like an exceptionally nice day, and I just wanted to get some sun.
Well, here, give him his stuff, and let's just go.
Okay.
You guys are.
I'm gonna toss you your packed stuff I got for you.
Thanks.
All right, so where are we going now?
All right, so now we have to go to the Sparkling Blade to go check out my armor.
Okay.
Hold on. I propose that we split the group in half.
After one of us just got lost?
I wasn't lost.
He wasn't lost. He was just walking.
He was just walking.
Okay. I say some of us go to work things out with the Skyhopper. And you two go and get the armor checked out.
All right, so it'll be you four, and then me and Moratoka.
I would prefer to stick together. We seem to always mess up when we get separated.
Yeah, we're sticking together.
I don't know. I like the splitting idea.
Yeah, because you were just wandering around the city somewhere, so.
City is a nice place.
It is a nice city.
More efficient.
But we should probably stick together just to make sure we get this done quickly. Okay, so we're going to go to the Sparkling Glaive. All right. Kaliff, since you're leading the way, you want to roll survival to see if you can remember how to get back there?
All survival, yeah, boy. Oh, and I got an 11, 27.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you remember it, no problem.
Wait. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay.
What?
Nothing. I was just making note of something. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Kyle, what are you doing when you get in there?
When I get in there, I'm going to. Oh wait, what was her name?
You know it.
Wait, no, I know it. It's not Jervin Highhelm, is it?
Ah, okay, very nice. She is actually
Jervin Highhelm.
there. So when we enter the establishment, it's actually busier than we saw it last time, and Jervian is talking to one of the customers, but it seems more like a friendly relationship. It's not like she's trying to sell or anything. It's just, seems to be somebody she knows. They're talking about the day and stuff like that.
All right, sick. I guess I'll just kind of get within her vision, not up close and creepy or anything, but I'll just kind of put my hand up and just within visual range and kind of wave. But, I'm not trying to intrude on their conversation.
Okay, so she'll wave back. Hi.
Oh, is she talking to me now?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Ow. My apologies. Hi, Jervin. I was wondering how the inspection on the armor was coming along.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's been so busy.
You'll fine. Don't worry about it.
Uh, actually, can we go talk?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then,
No more talking to females, okay? Not without the rest of the party.
I tried so hard to curve, man. It just did not work.
So she will take you guys, all of us, because if whoever wants to come.
We're all
down-
going.
There's a little back hallway, and it has six different doors.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just takes one of the doors to the left. And as we go in, it's actually like a seating area that also has like a display. And your armor is hung up on the wall as if in a display.
All right.
And she closes the door after we're all in. And says, these audience rooms are where we can have discussions with customers that maybe others shouldn't hear.
Right.
And I was intrigued about this armor that you brought. I did look it over, and I had a couple of other people look at it too. What do you know about this armor?
Well, I have to think. We were moving through a passage in a cave. It was in a mountain. We were passing through a doorway when we got into a conflict with some trolls. I believe they were trolls. One of them had this armor, and after we
Murdered him.
Yes, if you wish to word it so harshly, Rasitlian.
After we
What are you
killed them in
speaking?
cold blood.
You weren't there, Belac.
She is speaking dwarf.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, we got this armor from our enemies in that pass, and ever since I've been able to. When I wear the armor, I almost feel like I'm bolstered with it on. If that makes any sense to you.
Well, you said trolls? Huh. That might explain something. This armor, it's infused with dark energy.
Or
And it seems to have a sorry, I'm gonna mute Mike for a second here. But so it seems infused with dark energy, and I didn't really get that.
Once he does that, can I try and use spirit sensitivity on the armor?
Sure.
Dang it. Okay.
Good, Mike.
That would be.
Yeah, Mike's unmuted now.
Oh, he's just quiet.
And now I'm good. Thank you.
All right. So what?
I got a 26.
Okay. I mean, you don't get a sense of like spirits from it.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably more magic than spirit, but yeah.
Yeah. When you guys came in here and you told me a little bit about who you guys are, I thought I might be able to do something here to help you guys. It seems like this armor would be ill-suited for someone like you. It does.
Might I ask what you mean when you explain somebody like me?
When I look at you, I don't get the feeling that you have dark intents.
Thank you.
I could be wrong,
You'd
but
be surprised. He's ruthless.
You seem rather. Do you say
Don't
that?
stop.
Yes, you are. In battle, only in
battle,
combat.
in
Only in
combat.
combat.
Oh, well, that, I mean, makes sense. Everybody is ruthless in combat, or else you will lose. Um, so, I mean, if I'm wrong,
No, you are not wrong. I understandably, I apologize for my remark.
okay. But I do happen to have someone who would be interested in this particular piece of armor. So what I would be willing to do is to maybe make a trade with you.
Or, I'm interested. Please continue.
Okay. I believe that, let's see. I tell you what I can do. Roll charisma.
Roll charisma. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Well, dang it, bruh. This is a joke. Come on, it didn't even go on the table. Okay, that's 15.
Okay. Now roll. Do you have market price?
Market price? I do not.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what I can do. I have. Oh, just wait one moment. So, she goes and does some things, and about 10 minutes later, she comes back with a suit of armor. And it is, the armor is crafted silk.
Oh.
And it seems, it's very thin. But as she presents it to you, you do feel like there's a presence of spirits about it.
Oh, can I do my spirit sensitivity on it?
Well, no, that's why you sense there's presence, because you're already doing spirit sensitivity.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's not like something that you sort of turn on and off. Like when you accessed it, it gives you like awareness for a while.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of spirits am I getting off of this?
You're not really getting like anything specific. You just feel like the armor itself has some type of magic property.
Right.
But you're not really sure what.
So, well, she's presenting it. Can I lift it and look at it?
Sure.
All right.
I mean,
so, I guess I'll go ahead and take a look at it. So I'm going to ask. This seems like very well crafted armor. Might I ask where this comes from?
Sure. It is crafted by the Shorn. I'm not sure what process they use to do this. Actually, if you ever find out, please let me know. This, as you can see, it's silk, and she, yanks at it and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's quite sturdy, and she takes out a knife and rips at it, and it doesn't even leave a mark.
Wow.
Yeah, the Shorn, this spider silk armor of theirs, it's quite amazing. And this one has a slight enchantment. This makes it a little bit more protective in nature. So I would be willing to, trade you this armor for the one that you have.
That sounds reasonable. With this armor, I feel a sense of spirits about it. Would that have to do with the enchantment it has?
I'm like I said, I don't know what process they use to make these. So I mean, they may have worked with spirits to create this. I'm not sure.
Right. So if I accept this trade, where will the chitin armor be going to?
That will go to someone else.
You said you had an interested buyer. I don't want something that has the power of this armor and dark energy in it falling in the wrong hands is all I'm concerned about.
Well, I mean, either you want to make the trade or you don't want to make the trade.
No, I understand. I just ask that. No, I won't tell you how to run your business. I understand. I would like to make this trade.
Okay. So out of game, you can write this down.
Okay.
Um,
And then I guess I'll erase my chitin half plate. Rest in peace.
no,
I love you.
this isn't his special item. This is his armor. His new armor. All right. So
Do I have my special item on me yet or no?
no, not yet.
Okay, sick.
So it's a shorn spider silk armor. It's +1. The APR is still 4.
Wait, what do you mean +1?
Plus one
That's just
vestment.
the enchantment. It's in, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the total vestment will be 13. It's 12 + 1.
Okay, all right.
All right. So
Wait, my old vestment was 13.
yeah, and your new vestment is 13.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Because the armor itself is +1. All right, sick.
Yeah. And it's 4 APR.
All right.
The durability is 450.
Well, that's 100 less than my old armor. Okay.
Oh, sorry. And it is 10 pounds.
Only 10 pounds? Okay. Now I see why.
All right.
Does it
and
have
then-
any special qualities I should write down or just no?
Nope.
All right.
And then she will say, why were you asking about the spirits?
Oh, I was looking at the armor and I got a sense of spiritual. The spirits seem to particularly be attracted to this set of armor.
Huh.
Maybe you see something like that.
She is going to activate or open herself up to the spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. You know what? There's I see what you're saying about the armor. But that's not unusual. There are spirits used in all kind of different processes to create different items. So it's not unusual for enchanted items to have some tint of a spirit. That's why the armor that you're replacing, it had a dark tint to it. The one that I see here seems to be pretty ambivalent. But I actually around you, I do sense a strong spiritual presence. Do you often come in contact with spirits?
I remember last time I was here, you said my cestai could act as a portal to the spirit realm, no?
Yes, but do you often come in contact with spirits?
Yes. I believe I've told you of Kaliff, right?
Yes, that's one spirit. I'm asking, do you often come in contact with spirits?
Oh, yes. Yes. The spirits are quite common on our travels.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. to make sure this is an even trade, wait right here. I'll just give me one moment.
All right,
So
and then while she's gone, I'm going to ask Monotopa if I should tell her about the stuff we had done with Leiliani. Or no, Leiliani isn't the Piali I'm trying to think of. Yeah.
Oh, about the agreement.
I just the fact that we really know Piali, but yes, the
Why
agreement.
does that matter? Oh, I
Because
mean, I guess
we
it makes
talked
sense.
here.
Piali.
I mean, Manitoba would
It does
say,
matter.
yeah, I mean, she seems to be knowledgeable and helpful, so yeah,
All
that'll
right,
be fine.
I'll be sure to let her know we know Piali.
Okay, so she comes back, and so you go and tell her about that?
Yes. Jervin, you were asking about the spirits earlier. On our travels, you may or may not know this spirit. Have you heard of Pioli?
Yes, I have. That is quite an old spirit.
We've met her plenty of times on our travels. We thought this might pique your interest.
Interesting. Well, then in that case, maybe this will be of more of a benefit to you than I thought. So she hands you this amulet. It has an eye motif, and the eye is actually a blood red gem with veins going through it.
Yeah.
Roll insight, anybody who or knowledge, anybody who thinks that they might want to try to figure out what that is.
Well, I know what it is.
Huh?
Most likely.
Roll insight.
Is it insight or
knowledge? Sorry, knowledge.
Okay.
13.
Wait, both?
20.
19.
Is it both?
No, it's just knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Did you roll?
18.
No, I don't know what it is.
Did you roll?
No, I don't know what it is.
At 18.
You don't know what is?
You're rolling to see if you can
Out
figure
of
out
game
what
you
it
don't,
is.
but in game you might.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're rolling to see what your character knows.
all right. Is it knowledge?
Yes.
16.
Okay. Yes, Ditch, you're right. You don't know. Who had 20?
Oh, I had 19.
Okay. So you would know it's a heartstone.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
But so she gives this to you and says that it should help with your relationship to spirits.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
so
a
much.
heartstone in here. That's pretty interesting.
This is quite a generous gift. I'm flattered. Thank you so much.
No problem. So if you guys don't need anything else, I actually have to go and help some other customers.
You're fine. We apologize for holding you up. No money, no salary. Please have a wonderful day.
All right. So Manitoba will say, okay, guys, let's head to go see if we can speak with Thistleton.
Yep.
All right. Sounds wonderful.
Following the directions provided, Manitoba's going to roll survival to see if he can find it. Rolled 18. So we get there pretty easily. As we're getting there, there's a sign above the door, and it's written, one script is in Dwarven, and below it is a script that seems to be in Gnome. Can anybody read any of those languages?
I can't read usually.
I can speak it.
Okay, so we don't know what the name of the establishment is. But as we go in, there are a couple of patrons inside. It's a single floor building. It's rather large, and it has windows, like on most of it. It is stone construct, as most of the buildings in here are, but the back of it opens into a wide open air, a wide yard with grass that's trimmed very low, and there's sheep roaming around, eating the grass and stuff like that. And standing behind the desk is a female gnome, and she's writing some stuff as we walk in.
All right.
All right.
So who's doing what?
I guess we'll say, I'll say hi in Dwarven.
Oh, hello there.
Hey.
How are
Hi.
Oh, you brought quite a crew with you. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Thistleton. How can I help you? She comes over and clasps your wrist.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing back. Then I'll be like, well, actually, we were wondering if you could help us out with, we were sent to you by Werelac to see if we could potentially see one of those skyhoppers. But one quick question before we even get onto that. What's the name of your establishment?
The name is right on the door. Didn't you guys see it when you came in?
I am not
None
the
of us
brightest
can read.
bulb in the lamp. So,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's no problem. I do need to get a better sign, but it is. This place is called the Road's End.
The road end or the rose end?
The Road, ROADS, Road's End.
Okay, like the car, not the plant.
What? Like the road you drive on.
Yeah.
The Road's End.
Sick.
Good job, Vandra.
We definitely do have some skyhoppers. Most of them are out at the moment, but we do have one still here. Where are you guys trying to go?
Chaluk'Sen. I mean, yeah, Chaluk'Sen, not Kubaba. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because those are in opposite directions, she says.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh, how do you spell her name?
It's FILTZELDIN.
One more time.
Why it's so hard to say her name? Because I want to say Fitzaldin. Ah,
Yeah,
I just
Fitzaldin.
can't.
Fitzaldin.
Yeah,
Fitzaldin.
see, it's Fitzaldin, but the L is before the T.
The L is silent. It's
Oh,
you don't say the first L.
Fitz. Oh.
Yes.
It's Fitzaldin, right?
Yes, but it's
Fitzaldin.
it's spelled FILTZELDRIN.
I thought it was Thistledin with a TH. It's Thistledin?
Okay, FILTZELDIN.
No, right.
Fitzaldin. Fitzaldin.
Okay.
Fitzaldin.
I
Yes,
always thought it
Fitzaldin.
was, thorn as in TH instead of like F for fist.
Oh, nope.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we can definitely get you guys to Chaluk'Sen. That is a long and dangerous journey.
Fun.
Roll. Who is? I guess it's Vandra. Are you all trying to go there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't understand any of this.
I'll translate it for you. You speak with tongue, correct?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
tie on his pants. Just hey.
Yeah, that's
He's saying.
that journey. Because we have to be careful. There's a lot of dangers through that area, even in the air. So we often make several layovers, you know, that's going to cost around 2,000. Actually, probably more like 2,500 silver pieces.
So I'm gonna roll. Let's see. Is it market price or price cents?
You have market price?
I have both.
Okay.
I have market price and price cents.
All right. So market price, basically, that just gives you an understanding of what's the market value. You have no sense for what market value would be for this new thing. Skyhoppers aren't a thing anywhere except here.
Okay. And price cents wouldn't help me.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you have nothing to base it on.
Okay, so neither of those are helpful.
No.
Okay.
Not in this specific situation.
Got it. In that
But
case,
you can still negotiate if you.
yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do.
Yeah. You know, just going on your gut, but yeah, you
Yeah,
won't. You won't
I was
have
just
any,
going off of. I was just wondering if that was helpful out of game. If I could,
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. So what did she say again? What was the price?
25.
She was thinking 2,500 a piece.
2,500 seems a little steep.
Yeah.
You're not talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he is.
Yeah, 2,500 does seem
Wait,
a
I have a
bit
question.
Okay, hold
pricey. I mean, we were told that we were told to come here and find you as let's see, how do I say this without offending? I don't want to offend. We were told here to come in and find you because your prices couldn't be beat, and so we were kind of expecting something more along the lines of. Did she say 2,500 each?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's like 1,000 each.
1,000 each. What? You know, it's funny. You're right. Our prices can't be beat because we're the only place that offers skyhoppers.
That's
You
about
know,
right.
roll persuasion to see if you've had any.
Can I add charisma?
No, just straight persuasion.
Never
my
let it
goodness,
happen.
charisma.
Okay. Hold on.
Can I ask why he can't add his charisma to that?
Ask what?
Why can't he add his charisma to that?
Because she is in no way attracted to him.
Oh, okay. She's in no way attracted to him.
But so, what did you roll?
23.
Okay. Well, you know what? Business has been good lately, and maybe it won't be so dangerous this time of year. I could maybe do 1,500 per.
1,500. Okay. Here's the deal, right? And let me just be completely honest with you, because you seem like a very awesome, cool, and understanding person. I personally only have 1,000 on me. Okay? That's all I got.
And then
Well, you know, I always want to leave my customers happy. So I tell you what I'll do. I will bring the cost down to 1,200 for the rest of them. For you, I'll do 750.
oh,
I appreciate you so very much.
No problem. You know, it's give me about an hour. You guys can please, you know, have a seat over here in our waiting area.
I have a question.
Yes.
Potentially have any merch or something that I could probably wear? Maybe it's publicity of your Skyhopper shop.
Oh, I like that. You know what? I haven't really thought about that. So I don't have anything, but maybe if you're around some other time, I will look in doing something like that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
I
I like that.
Okay, I will totally. Next time in the city, we'll definitely come back and see what we
Alright.
can do about it.
All right,
I'm just gonna say to you guys,
and
Roger
because
just
because
invented-
you're willing to do something like that, let's just say, your trip is on the house, but the rest of them still have to pay. But you and I, we're good.
Oh, that's so
Awesome.
sweet.
Yeah,
I
now
very
you
much
owe the
appreciate
party for that, Vandra.
no, he doesn't.
So
Yeah,
she
he
will
does.
show you guys. They have some nice sort of lounge chairs. A lot of the furniture that we've seen is like wood or stone. These are wood with very plush cushions and things like that. There are glasses with water sitting out for the people to just drink and hang out. And actually, in the center there's like a circular waiting area. There's a pedestal, and on the pedestal, it's like magically enhanced, and there are like illusionary images of like animals going through a pasture and stuff like that.
Wow.
She wanted to create a very natural sort of calm environment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hold on. I'm gonna talk to, I guess, Matatopa.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, so I don't have 1,200 silver pieces.
I got.
sorry.
Hey, wait, are you only talking to Matatopa? Never mind.
Well, I'm not like whispering anything. I was just
Well,
like
and so
directing for
are you saying are we all listening in it when you say that?
I'm not
Yes.
like stealthing or
Yeah.
anything.
So then I'm gonna say, don't we have party loot? Is there any way we could maybe sell some of our party loot?
Yeah,
think
we've
we-
been sitting on a lot of party loot for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, I don't think that she's going to want to buy your stuff.
Oh yeah.
We should have, talked to them at the Sparkling Glaive or something like that if we were going to be selling stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I can.
if we can't, if some of our party don't have the money, maybe can we go back to Sparkling?
Well,
How
it's
about
probably too late to go back. Bela,
Hey, look. Okay,
how
look.
much does everyone have?
I-
Because I'll give the Bloodstar some money.
I can cover everybody's fees, okay? But you'll have to pay me back. Like if you're short, I'll pay that, but you'll just have to pay me back later.
I'll tell you, Reaper. Well, I'm okay. So, I will give 500 towards Bloodstar's situation. So
I
all you
have
do to cover that.
250.
Okay, so I'm giving 500.
Okay.
I could pay for it, but then my reserves getting kind of low.
Well, no, I mean, Rasitlian said that he'll cover it, so
Yeah,
Rasitlian
I'm
will
rolling
cover.
in dough, bro. I
So
have a lot of
Rasitlian
money.
to cover 700, and Belac will just owe him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. Is that adding that 500?
No, well, yeah. I mean, you're giving him 500, or is it a loan?
What?
You're giving him 500, or is it a loan?
I'm giving it as a gift to the Bloodstar.
Okay. Yeah, but Rasitlian is loaning him 700.
Yeah, I know he's loaning.
Yeah.
That's why I was just
Yeah.
saying.
Yep.
Was his 700 also accounting what I gave?
Yes. Yeah. That way it's
Okay.
a total of 1,200.
Yeah. Gotcha.
When they give me the money, I will bow and say thank you and sorry to burden you.
I'll say in
It's
halfling.
fine. I'll get my money back.
Well, that's a halfling thing to do, but in halfling, I'm gonna say, and just keep
But then
it.
Rasitlian, I'm gonna loan borrow 1,000 from you, and then I get it back to you.
All right.
Okay. So everybody needs to make sure you go ahead and adjust.
Yeah, let me write that down. So
Yeah.
So how much was the ticket for the Skyhopper?
1,200.
1,200. Okay.
Dude,
Wait,
this
so I
is-
don't have any money, right? I spent mine.
You have 250 silver pieces because you didn't use any of your money.
Okay.
All right, hey, Rasitlian, since it's 1,200, I got 600, so I owe you 600.
So then I spent 1,100, not purchasing 1,300, not including my ticket, right?
Yes.
That is
Okay.
correct. All right.
So I pretty much just had to pay 2,500. Dang it.
Well, I mean, but you're getting it back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Who said he's getting it back? Hold on.
What?
You're giving it back. And you're
Uh,
losing all your party loot.
Belac,
Oh,
this is your battle to fight, bro.
He'll
While
get
we're
it back
waiting,
for a day.
all right. While we're waiting, the door opens up, and PEMDAS and Castle Prep walk in.
Sorry, who?
Castle Prep
Yeah. Oh,
and
sorry.
who? Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
1 EP, 1 EP. For anybody who can tell me who Castle Prep is,
I got
Wait, no, Castle Prep. That's
got you.
what is it?
All right, she's a dark-skinned human with green eyes.
Nope. So I can tell you that. Nope.
What did you
Is
say?
she the halfling that was in charge of the caravan?
Nope.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Oh, wait.
He was one of the guards in I don't even think Warlock's office. She was the one staring down.
Nope.
Oh no!
All right. 10 seconds. 10,
What did you say?
9.
I didn't
Countdown.
hear the
They're not gonna
name.
get it. It's Castle Prep.
Kessel Prep.
10,
Oh.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh. Clefton is the
5,
giant.
4, 3, 2, 1. See, Cam Fam, they didn't get it. Castle Prep Greenthorn is a female Triton
It's good.
that you guys met in the Grove of Saints.
Dang it! Yep, it was the one with the like sad kids, right?
With the what?
With the children who were sad and they were playing with the spirits, right?
No, that you're thinking of way back when we were talking about the Brother of the Woods.
No, he's talking about when I got like almost murdered because of Stitch.
No, he's not. He's talking about way back with.
No. I'm saying you're talking about that.
No, I'm talking about just with Unks.
Oh.
Can you spell it?
Yes, it's Castle Prep. It's KESTELPREP.
Bless you.
Castle
Thank
Prep Greenthorn.
How do you spell thorn?
Yeah, it's GREENTHORN. And she is she currently lives in the Grove of Saints with Unks.
Yeah.
She walks in with who?
PEMDAS.
PEMDAS.
You said she was a Triton?
Yes. And so they will come up to us and say, "Oh, good. PEMDAS will start. I'm so glad that we caught you guys before you left. We actually just came from a meeting of the War Council, and hey, Caleb, do me a favor. Let Sasha out, please, because she's
Got you.
up here driving me crazy."
Yeah, Caleb. Go around.
I'll just let her out. I'll be quick though, because we just left the War Council, and we wanted to catch you guys before you departed our city. as we have some parting gifts for you guys.
All right.
So Castle Prep will approach Rasitlian, and she will pull out a leaf, and it's a large leaf, and it's green and has some oranges in it, things like that. And she says, "This I present to the defender. It is a gift. It is a gift from Unks, and we hope that it will serve you well in your role." As you take it, the leaf, you put in your hand, the leaf will dissolve right in your palm, and you'll have a ghost-like impression of a leaf on your hand.
Do I know what it does now?
You do, but do you have any questions for her?
Do I know in game what it does?
No.
What does this do?
Well, for each defender, each defender in the past has been given or has manifested various abilities. I sense in you a willingness to soar in the skies, and so I believe Ankhs has imbued this signet leaf with the ability to create flight.
Nice.
There are other things that it may give you. Out of game, I'm not going to give you say everything that it would do, but it would also announce you as a defender to any prime that you meet. Any other questions? Okay.
No, thank you.
No problem. I will relay your thanks to Ankh. Second, she turns to Stitch. Winged one. Ankhs was moved with compassion over your plight, as you're trying to choose whether or not to follow the path of Danu. While she is not trying to convert you in any way, she does believe that Danu would be a worthy goddess of your praise.
Thank you.
And as such, she has bestowed these two things on you, in the hopes that you survive long enough to realize your true potential. One is a ring, and the other is it's a band that appears to be well crafted, like a wristband.
Okay.
And it's made of molded roots with a leaf motif on it.
So I'm gonna thank you for the gifts and say the ring. I have a general idea what it is, but can you tell me more about this band?
Sure. In the hopes of making sure you survive the perilous realm that we live in, it has the ability to, how should I say, sort of make a shadow copy of you, which might aid you in combat.
Okay.
Also, I believe she said something to me about, an ability to like astral project, but I didn't go into all of that with her.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you.
No problem. And to you, she says as she turns to Belac, And she goes over and she runs her root-like fingers or her twig-like fingers through Chao's fur. Ankhs was quite pleased and amused at seeing this wondrous creature, you know, that you brought to her, and she could sense that you had a desire to draw closer to it. Oh, good thing you guys have water. She brings out a pouch, and it has like ground up leaves in it, and she will pour it into one of the containers of water. Here, please drink this, as it is a gift from Ankhs.
Okay, I'll drink it, and then I'll ask, what does it do?
Well,
Ask that
that's,
first.
yeah.
Oh, what's this?
I trust you.
All right, what is it?
All right,
It
what I
is-
got?
It is something called, how would I put it in the language of the dwarf? It is, oh, do you speak dwarf tongue?
No.
Okay, wood tongue. I guess it would be called the tea of the hunter. It is a blood-infused leaf and mineral concoction, and it will allow you to communicate with nearly any predator. I believe it also has some transformative property as well, but I'm not really sure about that part. But I do know that you should be able to speak with just about any predator that you encounter.
I have another question.
Yes.
Nah, never mind. I'll just see.
Ah,
Okay.
never.
All right. Stepping over to Matatopa, she will pull out, seeming like out of the bark of her, you know, the folds of her bark, a vial that has a green potion with gray swirls in it. And she will say that Ankhs and Wurlek, you know, were talking about their encounters with all of Wahuru. That was one of the things that came up during the meeting. And it became clear that you, Matatopa, have tried to help the city and the grove by issuing a warning of something that is to come. They were both touched by your care for our city, as we are strangers to you. And so understanding that, I believe in the Cholu tongue, your name means walks in shadows. She thought that she would provide this, it's called, she called it a shadow drop. And she will go on to say it's imbued with a portion of shadow element, and it will enable you to more fully walk in shadows. Matatopa will accept it and take the drink, and will bow to her in thanks. And then Pimdos will approach Matatopa and say, you know, as Council Trop has spoken, we are grateful for your warning. I think it has to do with the Delos Dominion, and we've doubled our guard, which we were already in the process of doing. But in order to express our thanks, he presents a magic ring to Matatopa, and it is a cataglass ring that's very thin. And when Matatopa puts it on, it's almost impossible to see. And it should aid in your combat. And to you, he turns to Vandra. I am remiss, as I don't think that we properly thanked you guys for your aid in rescuing Bildros and Gintork. As a show of gratitude, Wirelak has bestowed upon you a gift from his personal treasury. And he will present to you something that looks very silken, but you have seen it worn in the hairstyles of some of your dwarven compatriots. It is called the cloven hair tie, and it will enhance your abilities in understanding the properties of potions and things like that, and various food items. I understand from Unks that you are quite a fine cook, and perhaps this will enhance your abilities in that area.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it.
No, I thank you all for your assistance to our city. With that, we will take our leave. And so as they are leaving, a female Drek will come forward, and she'll introduce herself as Hands of Dawn.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, Hands of Dawn.
Okay.
The hand soap, like Dawn?
Yeah, DAWN. Hands of Dawn.
Drake, you said?
No, she's a Drek.
Oh.
She's very tall, has very long, delicate fingers, and around her three eyes, she has dark, like makeup around her three eyes. People often call me Hands. I know Hands of Dawn can be kind of wordy for you above grounders, but I will be your pilot. So if you are ready, we can load up your gear and get started.
You said people often call her Dawn?
No, Hands.
Oh, Hands. Okay.
All right, Dawn.
Are we ready, guys?
We are.
Ready when you are.
All right. I think we are ready to do this. I'm going to say to PEMDAS and to Kessel Prep, thank you guys very much. I'm going to bow to them, and then I'm going to say to to Fitzelden. Thank you very much again. I'm going to bow to her. I appreciate all your help.
No problem. I look forward to seeing you again, and she gives you a wink.
Yes, definitely we'll have to stop by again.
I'm gonna look PEMDAS and Kessel Rep's way, and I'm going to, do my bow and say Yafali Morton, which is like peace and greetings, but in, the Dwarven language.
Okay. And Matatopa will thank them for their generosity and say, I will try to provide more detailed information if I learn more. I am glad to see that your communities will be better protected.
I'm putting my hair. I'm putting my hair in a hairstyle.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tell PEMDAS,
whatever you need, I'll help. I appreciate your help in the battle. I didn't really get to thank you for that. And not as a defender, but a part of Wahuru, I will do whatever to help you.
I appreciate that. With that, then we'll be escorted out. Hands will take us out into the back. And off to the right-hand side, there will be a large turtle shell. And what looks like a turtle shell. And it seems to be about maybe 20 feet wide. You would estimate maybe 30 or 40 feet deep. And look to be the size maybe 10 to 15 feet tall. And as we get closer, you can see that, yeah, it is in fact the shell of a giant turtle. 1 EP for
turtle?
Tell me what.
Yeah.
Okay, Davey has 1 EP.
Let's go.
So.
Come on. All of us knew that. We were going to have a war turtle fund.
Yeah, well, he was the first who said it.
He blurted out. I was
so-
waiting peacefully for my turn.
Stop complaining, Anthony.
Mistakes.
Okay, so it is in fact the shell of a turtle. It's been closed with, looks like, it's like wood has sort of grown around it to close off the different sides. And as we walk into it, it looks like a well-appointed coach. I mean, there's places to sort of hang out and relax. There's even an area in the side that has like a porta potty that it would just drop it out into the air. And there are compartments for all of our stuff and things like that.
Just dropping it out of the air.
Yeah, right. So that's where we're going to conclude for tonight.
All right.
But we will sort of, ask a couple questions as we usually do. One question is, who can tell me what was going on with Vandra and the females?
I think personally, Vandra just got thieved and stole from.
I hear what?
I'm pretty sure Vandra got, kind of tricked, and the females were casting spells to try and get him away so they could steal from him.
Okay, all right.
I think
the girls used.
You each are going to give me an answer, so don't worry about that. But go on.
Okay, I think the girls used Vandra not only to give what he owes, well, not owes, but like had to give up, and they also used him to get information on personal things, like what they wanted to know, and it seemed that he was the best target for the job since his magical vestment isn't very well.
Okay, his magical resistance. All right.
Yeah, magical resistance.
I personally think that it has something to do with what's going on in Kubaiba as well, or the Dangerous Force, where they were, because they asked me a lot of questions, a little bit about Wurlak, because they had stuff to do with them. A lot of it was about specific members of Wahuru and like information about each kind of individual. And when we were leaving Kubaiba, we had a situation with kind of being blamed for stuff we didn't do. So I feel like that's going to play a role.
You mean Star Song?
Star Song, I mean.
Okay.
But we were being blamed for something that we didn't do. I feel like that's going to play a role into, especially now that I've offended Zebulon and he's done a lot into trying to make sure that he takes up for it.
All right. Caleb, what do you think?
I'm gonna say pretty much the same thing.
Can I
Just
Anthony,
they were casting spells and stuff to try and leech as much info off of Vandra as they could.
Okay. Stitch, what are you thinking?
I think that
Well, I guess Mike, not Stitch, but yeah.
they are they definitely have them under spell, asking specific questions. I think specifically for Stitch is concerned, they may be hunting me because I know somebody trying to come after me, and so I think this might be part of that team of people who might want to do me harm.
You
So
aren't that special.
Okay.
they asked for me though about me.
I was thinking that I was gonna revamp my answer. I was
You
thinking
can't.
that
Once you
I
give it,
can't?
that's it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Another question. Having to do with the females again. Oh no, not that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going to be something that you guys would have picked up pretty quickly. What item given tonight has the most meaning?
Has the most meaning, you say?
Mine.
I mean, why?
Because it's not only like a passed on thing between each defender, but it's like it shows that I am the defender and that I've not really earned it. I was kind of forced into it. But like I've been chosen, or I've chose this path, so now I have to follow it. And it's like a resemblance of, now you have to show me some type of respect because I'm helping you.
I would say everybody was a special individual. I'm sure that each person maybe have a story specifically for that particular gift. So I think everybody feels that it's a gift for them.
Okay.
Right. So Dave, when you say like deep, or what word did you use again?
About the item?
Yeah, you said it was meaningful, right?
Yeah.
When you say meaningful, do you mean like as into that character's backstory, or like just how deep the item is in general?
You tell me. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree with Stitch in that I think everyone, because tailored to them, whatever it was just super impactful anyway. You know, like my item. But I also want to point out that Marutoka got gifts from two different people, and I think that might be kind of impactful. Like the potion thing or whatever that he drank, that elixir was one. And that ring was given because of his warning and all this other stuff that they had to him. Everyone else had like a specific thing, like Unks did this, or Wurlak said, "Hey, give this," or whatever. But two people acknowledged him, and I think that might give a little edge over to that.
Okay. All right. Caleb, any answers? Anthony, anything?
I was probably gonna go with what Davey said, in the way that his mark, it's a mark of the defender, and it's something that it's like an elite group of like sub-prime, sub-nextling warriors are given, and it's really, they're not something that's seen too often, and we haven't had one in a really long time. So I feel like him receiving that is really heavy in its meaning, because he's really important.
All right.
Heck yeah, I am.
Caleb.
Can I give two answers? Like,
no,
they're tied.
Just
Pick
give
one.
me an answer.
One.
You want me to add this to this?
Okay.
I would say, just to be different, I'm gonna say mine, because it will help Belac to achieve like what I ultimately want him to be further down.
Okay. All right. So, okay, there's going to be 1 EP for Anthony, Davey, Caleb. 2 EP for Uriah. And 4 EP for Mike.
Oh,
All right. Who would like to do a roll?
I would.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a D4.
3.
Okay. All right. Everybody gets an additional 3.
sick.
I got 15 EP tonight.
Hey, that sounds good. Hey, Cam Fam, thanks for watching this installment of EverMore with EverLore. We are concluding our installment tonight. I do want to encourage you guys, excuse me, to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at EverLore Game. You could also learn more about us at manchildltd.com. Until next week, remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you. All right, signing off.
Bye-bye.
You can, fam.
Bye.
Okay, I'm ending the recording.
Yep.